we're going to be doing a reading for the next 30 days for your career and finance. So whenever you click on this video, that's when it's meant for you. This is generally most of my readings are generally timeless. So yeah, if you click on this, whenever you feel drawn to click on this video, it is for the next 30 days from there. Pulling out my decks that I plan to use. We're going to start with some signs and synchronicities. What are some signs and synchronicities that Gemini can look out for the next 30 days? You got the number 2. And the number 2 in numerology symbolizes balance, duality, cooperation, relationships, harmony, and harmony between opposing forces, encouraging trust and intuition, and adapting to change. So there may be some changes that happen in your career or in your finances. What are some signs and synchronicities that Gemini can look out for in the next 30 days? So you got kinky. So some of you guys might end up finding someone that you are romantically interested in. At your job, you got Pisces. You might be collaborating with a Pisces. You might have Pisces highly aspected in your chart. And then you got the number 3 for, which means in numerology, divine wholeness, completeness, and perfection. Think of like the Holy Trinity. Okay, so we're going to put those up. We're going to do some other oracle cards for your career and finance for the next 30 days. What can Gemini expect in the next 30 days regarding their career and finance? One day, someday, somewhere, another time. So what I get from that card is that you guys are working on something, putting yourself out there, and you might not see the fruits of your labor right now, but you know that the hard work that you're putting in today is going to result in success in the long run. And Spirit wants to affirm that and wants to reassure you that yes, your hard work will pay off. Clarity. So some of you guys might not have been understanding where or what direction you were going in your career, or how to get or go in the direction that you desire to go in, and you've been trying to figure out how you're going to make that happen, and you're going to be getting clarity in the next 30 days. Also, rejection. So some of you guys, there might have been a job that you applied for and you thought you were going to get it but you didn't, or a promotion that you were up for and you thought that you were going to get it but you didn't. And then Spirit is going to show you, is they're going to give you clarity as to why that situation didn't work out for you. Please believe me, rejection is always God's protection. You never know what was on the other side of that door. Hi, Erin. How are you this evening? Okay. Heart fog and distracted. So some of you all might be going through a breakup and you might be a little bit distracted at work because of this breakup or the situation that is regarding the heart. You are kind of a little preoccupied with dealing with your feelings. I'm glad to hear that, Erin. Okay. So next, we got some career and finance cards. Let's see what oracles pop out of this deck. Okay, so you got in the flow. The universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. So, a lot of you are feeling like there's this, you have this vision of where you genuinely want to be, something that it is heart fulfilling, something that brings purpose to your soul. And you don't really know if you should embark on this journey of self fulfillment because you don't really know how successful it'll be, if it'll really yield any fruit. And Spirit wants you to know that if you tap into that energy, they will send you assistance. You will not be trying to figure out, traveling down that road all on your own. Hold on one second, guys. You probably can still hear me because I got my mic on. Oop. But Mickey Mouse went off and I have to turn it back on. Yeah. Mickey Mouse. Uh-oh. All right. I'm back. Okay. All right. So back to what I was saying. So if you tap into this heart space thing of yours, this thing that brings you fulfillment to your soul, to your heart, and it really truly speaks to the core of who you are, Spirit is going to reward you with that. And if you are afraid that when you decide to embark on this journey of heart fulfillment, Spirit is telling you you will not be alone. When you just be, don't let it intimidate you. The fact that you might not have all the resources right now. Don't worry about that. Just get started, and Spirit will send you the assistance that you need along the way. You just have to have faith, and you have to be brave enough to embark on this journey. More career and finance oracles for Gemini for the next 30 days. Ooh. Innovation. You will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card is if you have a plan initially and you start working out this plan for your new creative financial endeavor and things fall flat and they don't go the way that you planned that they would go, do not quit. Don't quit. Just come up with a new plan and keep coming up. If plan B don't work, move on to plan C. If plan C don't work, move on to plan D. But under no circumstances are you supposed to give up. Spirit has got you on this, and they really want to see you. They really want to see you express yourself and show the world what you have to give, because they gave that to you to give to us. You never know who you might reach out and touch. Like somebody is literally waiting for your gift. Like, what am I trying to say here? Your gift is a gift that keeps on giving, and that goes for all of us. Your gift is a gift that keeps on giving. Spirit gave you your gift because it's a part of your purpose. You won't feel fulfilled until you express yourself in that way. And then once you do express yourself in that way, you will give it to the world. And then there will be somebody who you touch or who you encounter who experiences your gift that you will inspire. And inspired people inspire people. Just like they say, hurt people. Inspired people inspire other people. Healed people heal other people. When you decide to heal this void inside of you and you tap into your gift and you decide you're going to believe in yourself, that is a process of healing, right? And so once you accept the healing that comes along with the gift that the Most High gave you, once you tap into that and you give your gift back to the world and you show us what it is that makes you so special and you so unique and so loved by the divine, well, you'll heal other people. You'll inspire other people. And that's what the divine really wants you to understand. I'm getting a message that somebody feels like if they were to get out there and really show the world what they have to give, that they will deal with backlash. Like people will be like, who does she think she is? Who does he think he is? And Spirit wants you to not worry about that. There will be so many more people that have something to gain from your gift than there will be people who want to be haters. And honestly, when people do that, it's because you're speaking to an unhealed part of them that they're not ready to confront yet. And you're helping them see for the first time, I'm not healed right here. Something about her expressing herself triggers me because I have never felt comfortable enough to express myself. So who do they think they are? And that's really where that's coming from. And then you got movement. You'll make good progress now, and you will be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. Yeah. I think just the idea or just the notion that you know that you have a gift that you want to share, I think it's taken a lot of you a long time to even accept the fact that maybe you're not like everybody else and that there's something that you do want to share with the world. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the tarot. I'm going to clarify some of these cards. All right. Why did you give a Gemini the number 2, Spirit? How does this sign and synchronicity play into their career and finance in the next 30 days? The Page of Pentacles. Yes, you all have a message to give. And there is some duality inside of you, some kind of light and dark aspect of yourself that you need to combine in order to really put this thing out there. I'll give you an example. So within all of us, we have both divine masculine energy and we have divine feminine energy. The divine masculine is a giver, right? So remember, I was saying Spirit gave you a gift, you need to give it to the world, right? But also, so the divine masculine has to give this gift using divine masculine energy. But the divine feminine is a receiver. Where does she come in this scenario, right? We see how the divine masculine energy is going to be used in this endeavor. But the divine feminine energy is also potent and very important as well. And so you have to, okay, Spirit is talking to me. You have to open up your heart space and become more receptive because you will be receiving messages and downloads and ideas about how to move forward. So, whenever you do hit what you feel like is a creative block or some kind of obstacle, Spirit is going to send you the download on how to push forward and to move out of that space. And that combining both the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy, where you're not just giving the world your gift, you're constantly receiving from spirit and then constantly giving back to the collective, constantly receiving, constantly giving, receiving, giving, receiving, giving. Also, I'm getting receiving help, because you never know how the divine is going to send you the assistance that you need. It might come in the form of another person, it might come in the form of a lover, it might come in the form of a friend. You might actually collaborate with someone who gives you ideas, depending on your project, if there's room for collaboration. More on this number two. And you know what? I forgot that you got kinky here as a sign and synchronicity. So we got to dig into that, because that might be why you got the number two. For some of you guys, with this number two, that's also my twin flame card. If you doesn't have to be a twin flame, but it could definitely be a very impactful relationship with someone in a romantic sense, where you are working on a project, collaborate with someone, and you connect with them in a very intimate way, because you're working so closely with them about something that you're so passionate about. More on the number two, the sun. Yes. And we were just talking about giving, 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 and the sun is a giver. So yeah, and the Page of Pentacles is actually a receiver of messages and a giver of messages. They are an intermediate. So those two energies play in together. What's kinky? Why is that here? You got the Ace of Swords, which is communication energy, which Gemini is very strong on communication energy. Okay. 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 So there might have been somebody that you were in partnership with that you same time. I wonder why that call just tried to come through. Anyway, there might have been someone why that you were in a relationship with, that you were also working with. I'm gonna have to end the chat. I'm gonna pick it back up.